want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money that I beg the money should be used to bless our people. Thank you and God.
Photos, defending champion. Photos, we are photos. Photos, man, a trunk in their jojo. The man got a mora. Mama Wabes got a mora. The man got a mora. Joey got a mora. 18, begin a wish 18. 18, leg and a wish 18. 18, I say we 14, 18, 18, touch me 18, shit. That man got a moral, CDC got a moral, that man got a moral, Joey got a moral, from Pili Pili, jump through my window, throw them through the window, throw them through the window. Kanya pepe, we get it kanya pepe. Kanya pepe, we get it kanya pepe. Babunkutu, we robbing babunkutu. Babunkutu, we robbing babunkutu. If they not ever all they want joy, yeah. You can joy, yeah. We too big for them, they want joy, yeah. You can joy, but see, Benny, I will break my back. Benny, I will break my back. But see, Benny, I will break my back. Benny, I will break my back. But see, Benny, I will break my back. Benny, I will break my back. Don't hold where you can't get. You might not hold where you can't get. That God choose, I bet you your left push, and I push second turn. That man got a mora. Mama Wabes got a mora. That man got a mora. Joey got a mora. CDC got a mora. The people party got a mora. That man got a mora. Joey got a mora. Yo, be worried of a Bekube. Liberian people let a Bekube. Then you show some respect to Bekube. Respect Bekube. I get my voting card too. Get my voting card. 18, begin to reach 18. 18, leg and a reach 18. 18, I say we 14, 18, 18, touch me 18, shit. Whoa. Hey, yeah.
That was from Dench, one of Liberia's funniest in the music art industry. I want to use this time, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, to welcome each and every one of you under the Palava Hall. It's a privilege again for us to be on here, and we are so excited that whenever we have the opportunity to give you the information, to provide you whatever information that come on our way, whenever we have that opportunity, we are so delighted, elated, and very well humble. So again, I want to say welcome to each and every one of you. Do us a favor, and that favor require of you is to kindly hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, so that we can all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. Yesterday, in fact, before yesterday, but let me use this time, first of all, to welcome these distinguished people that have joined us on here. In a special way, I want to welcome my own lovely sister, Fatu Sharif. How are you, Mama? I hope you are doing great, well, and fine. I want to appreciate your presence here. I want to welcome Cynthia Kamara. How are you, Cynthia Kamara? I want to appreciate your presence here. It's a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. Peter, one day, how are you? Thank you for joining us there from Crown Hill. You are highly welcome. I do appreciate your presence here. Those of you who are joining us, you can also do the same, like these distinguished people are doing. You can just, inform us where you are joining us from so that we can appreciate, welcome, and be able to acknowledge your presence here. But again, in a general way, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you. Welcome to all of you. And I want to thank you so very kindly for the level of support that you continue to give this platform. If it is not because of your support, I can assure that we will not be here. Mabu Rogers, how are you? Clarty is in the house. I want to say thanks to my brother Mabu Rogers. Thank you so very kindly for the support you continue to give this platform. I know it is not easy, especially those of you who are in Liberia joining us via the social media. That's a lot of uh, megabyte you're going to spend. That's a lot of megabyte, and it takes a lot to be on here, especially, on the internet is a lot. But I want to say thank you all very, very kindly. I really do appreciate you. And I am humble to see that you people, will use your megabyte and be able to join us for the time that we'll be here. We really do appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you. Really appreciate you. My own sister Cynthia Kamara is joining us there from the UK. Thank you so much. The UK is in the house. We appreciate you. Joyce, thank you so much. Uh, Joyce too, we appreciate your presence here. Watching there from West Africa, Dixville, Liberia, to be specific. I want to say thank you so very kindly. Yeah, I like. Uh, Thank you so very kindly. I like our people when they are joining us, especially from Liberia. We want to appreciate you because we know it's not easy. It takes sacrifice in order for you to be on the internet. So I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. I really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so, so very kindly. I want to say thank you. So, as usual, we ask that you please do us a favor. And that favor require of you is to kindly hit for us the share button. We want you to please share with friends. We want you to share with family members. We want you to share with people who are within your cycle so that at the end of the day, we all will have a very wonderful, 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 wonderful time. Thank you so very kindly. So, before going on, I want to show you a post that I did yesterday. Yvonne, how are you, Mama? I want to appreciate you, Yvonne, watching us there from Canada. Canada is in the house. Thank you so very kindly. We appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. Yeah, Peter Lynn Roberts, thank you so much. I do appreciate your presence. So I want to show you a post that I did yesterday. Let me go to bring you that post. Let me bring you that post so that you'll see it. Okay, now we are here where we are. So I want you to look at this particular post, right? I want you to look at this post. I did this post yesterday and I said, Boakai Minister of Education has threatened to order police to use deadly force on students who will ever protest without the authorities' permission. Here's the post. It was done yesterday. Here's the post. When you go under the post, you will see people asking, how you get the information? Put a link there. Do the other one. Do the other one. Here's the information. See it right there. Every one of us, one way or the other, are connected to people who are either within the system or out of the system. And these people that we are connected to or connected with, however you will call it, these people, because of the way, form, and manner in which we have carried ourselves, we are privileged to information. There are people who can call you and give you information about what is obtaining. If we are to open the line now and say, look, we want people to call in and tell us how many persons can call you from Liberia to give you sensitive information, we'll not even have space to leave from here today. Foham Ahmed, you are welcome. Thank you for watching us. So every one of us are privileged to information within the government, because one way or the other we have people that are connected. Somebody can tell somebody and somebody will tell somebody, and some kind of way somebody that will tell somebody, it will also reach to us too. So every one of us, we have information disseminating channel or an information canal through which we receive information from within. Before the yesterday protest of the students, I have been playing this particular video of a lawmaker who complained that in the interior, that teachers have abandoned classes because they've not been paid. And I will play you that video. Let me just go there, see if I can play you that video as a reminder. You know, that's why we like to be in studio, because when we are in studio, we give you. This is Honorable Austin Taylor, and does it
Very
here?
seriously by agreeing Thursday, so that she gives clarity as to reasons why the teachers are not taking pay. So that is our communication before plenary. It's unfortunate.
This is Honorable Austin Taylor that raised the issue. He raised the issue of teachers not being paid. Even before he could raise the issue, those of you who follow me here religiously, I also used this platform and I highlighted the plight of teachers, especially in the public school. You know, by profession, I am a classroom teacher. And I have colleagues, I have friends of mine who are also teachers in the private sector, in the public sector. I am privileged to be part of chat rooms of veteran teachers in Liberia. And I'm grateful for that. Some of the people that are in these chat rooms are people who are authorities in various schools. They commend people. People believe in them. And because of who they are, they may not be able to come out every day and talk. So those of us that have the platform, when we see their plight, their cry, and we read it, whenever we come on the platform, we inform our people that, hey, this is what is going on. This is what is going on. Who told you that government officials are not listening to me? They are. They follow me. They can hear me. They are hearing me. Some of you, when you share this video, it reached to some of them. Some of them are related. You think to have almost about 70,000 persons following you. You think that, yeah, Small thing. Even if you have 10 persons following you, think that's small thing. If I'm talking about 70,000 persons following you. For example, on the Prince Sharif page, I have almost about 15,000 persons following me. On this page, I have somewhere pretty close to about 60 plus thousand and a person following. So when I bring that together, it's almost about 70 plus thousand people who follow me for each time I go live. These are the kind of people. And those of you too who are very, very magnanimous enough that you share, you have people who are following you too. So for each time you share, it gave the opportunity for them to receive the signal that, oh, John Brown or Peter Kwakwena sent something. Oh, let me go and observe. So they are following. So whenever these things are highlighted in this chat room, some of us that have platforms, we come on this platform and we say it, that this is what is happening. But like I said, for us, we are like the Elijah, the Jeremiah of this particular political era. Our responsibility, our duty is to be able to conscientize our people, to give them the necessary information. That's our duty. Now, it's up to our people how they use it. It's up to our people how they receive it. It's up to our people how they perceive it. But I must do my duty because tomorrow, I don't want for the generation unborn to question me. So when you had this opportunity, what did you do? I will proudly beat my chest, and my children will beat their chest and say, our father were among many men that stood up for this nation and speak against the ills in society. So whenever I get the information, I disseminate that information to you. And I want to thank you because the reason why we do these things, let me tell you something, to gather information in Liberia is very, very costly. It's very costly. And that's why you see sometimes I do not blame our brother who is a convicted criminal, Stanton Waterspoon. Because you know what? Information dissemination is a business. A business, a serious business. You must invest into it to get what you want to get. Sometimes, even some of this small information for us to get it. I remember even in my own leadership or in my own government, sometimes we pay for information. We go the extra mile to get information. So now some of the information that we bring you are information that sometimes people are privileged to, and they say, oh man, I got that information on my prison. And even though they, I guess some of my friends, they say, my man, big about send me someone at $2, man. Or send me someone at $5, man. My man, send me someone at $6 scratch card, man. Something like that. And if we have it, we share. So, man, I get some kind of information, just like that. So when you see Stanton Waterspoon behaving the way he behaves, look, I will say this. The boy pay for information. He paid for it. Under our regime, there were people who that boy was paying to give sensitive information. And that's business. I will not blame him. Information dissemination, that's serious business, not joke. Even though some of us, what we do here, our own people don't even appreciate it. Some of them, they are jealous. They know that they can't do what we are doing because they don't have the time. They don't have the chance. They don't have the time and chance. Since 2015, I put my phone up and I said, in this diaspora, if there is no social media platform to defend my institution and speak for my country, I will do. Today, we are still here. Since 2015. 2015. We are still here. And you know where we get that courage and that strength from to keep going? Let me tell you something. I do two hustle. Sometimes when you see I come, especially during weekdays, the day that I don't work is on Friday. But just Friday. Even some Fridays I can even work. So Friday is in the evening hours, and we have the show. So every day when I come, at least I have about 3 hours to rest. When I come from my other hustle, I rest 3 hours, then before So that 3 hour is what I use. I use like 2 hours in that 3 hours to disseminate the information. So what we do is we are encouraged. We have the strength to do it because of you. Let me tell you today, because of you. You who are following us, you who can sometimes look, I really feel encouraged because some of you will take up the time to call me. You could call family member, you could call other people but some of you take your phone and call us and say, "Oh, Prince, thank you." Oh. No, that thank you alone, it's just like to say you now gave me gold or diamond. I can feel so excited. I feel so proud, and it re-energizes me. Just that thank you. Just for you sharing. When I leave from here and sometimes look at the video and I see people comment. When I'm speaking, people are affirming. People, they are agreeing with me. People are disagreeing with me. We are having, an intellectual exchange. These are things that encourage us to go on or to keep on doing what we are doing. To keep on doing what we are doing. Look, we take this as a third job. This is a job. I don't take this as a fun. I take this as a job. It's part of my job. It's part of my job. So when we gather information and give it to you, we go through a lot. We go through a lot. But anyways, so yesterday I gave you an information that fellow Liberians, the Minister of Education has ordered that the students should not come on the street to express their grievances. That if they do, they will order the police to brutalize them. I put it on Facebook. And other thought that fun we're playing. Mabu Vani, how are you? Thank you for joining us there from Sierra Leone. Juje, thank you so much, Juje. I appreciate you. Alfonso C, thank you so very kindly. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks to all of you. So we put the information out yesterday because the education minister, whom the teachers have sent series of communication to, and she has refused to give them audience. The superintendent of Mosorado school system, they've also sent out communication, and these people have ignored the plight of the teachers. The teachers yesterday that you use. They've ignored their plight. It is unfortunate. The people who are impacting knowledge to our children are the least that we look at and we pay attention to. When I was in high school, this was always my dream, to become a teacher. Even as a kid coming up small, I always wanted to help people, to be in a position where I can be able to impact knowledge, to be of a service to humanity. That's why you see, when I was small, I always used to either be a football team, either the coach, even though I had a coach, either some kind of director, some kind of way. So when I work community, those days now, back in the 80s, we used to have these small community things. The other year, for example, maybe Paflomo year going to play Goba year. So my community, my men will always look for me. My men prisoner go, my men who I want Jesse. And you will be the one to be the head coach and all the other things. Now you don't want to be the cheering squad. You don't want to be this. You will be that. So I have always availed myself to be in that particular position. So when I graduated from high school and enter the AME University, I said, while I'm in the AME University, I will also go. I actually wanted to enter the University of Liberia and that of the AME. But then, it's not easy, especially when the money not there. And I want to say thanks to the family who did exceptionally well. So at the end of the day, when the UL were dragging somebody came and said, my man, you gotta look at it for long. I said, okay, let me go to the teachers' college. So I was at AME at the same time in the teachers' college. And I was able to graduate from the teachers' college with a degree, but an AME, because when the opportunity came for people to, and that's how we left. That's how we left. Now, I am saying all this to tell you that some of us are dedicated to what we do. We are not into it because of the money, but because we have the passion. So teachers have always been there to help our children, but unfortunately, we have always looked down upon them. We have always looked down upon them. They've been the least discussed in our society. So I always raise the issue here. Those of you who are following me, I always raise the issue here. Always I raise the issue. Always I raise the issue about these teachers. So fast forward, the teachers decided that look, something must be done. And because of that, they choose to put their chalks down. The students who are preparing for wars, can you imagine? Look, when I tell to you people that Joseph Newman Boakai during the campaign time was insensitive and don't trust this man, some of you felt that it was a joke. Some of you felt it was a joke. But today we are seeing it. Mr. Boakai don't care about the education system. The last time Mr. Boakai left from Liberia and went to Sierra Leone and donated almost about $700,000 to a public school in Sierra Leone. In Sierra Leone. Kenema High School, Kenema Public School, government school. That is not a private school. I say public school. Joseph Newman Boakai was in Sierra Leone. Oh, you think I'm lying? Let me bring you something here for you to see. Just bear with me. Let me bring you. Okay. Okay. Fine. That's good. Here is it. Here is it. You see Mr. Boakai here? Yes, Mr. Boakai. Yes, Mr. Boakai. In Kenema, almost $700,000 he gave to the Kenema public school. This is not a private school. They want a public school. Almost $700,000 he gave to this school. He said that the school he attended, and that's good. You attend the school is good. But Boakai left our own institutions that are in deplorable conditions that students are sitting on the ground. And I will show you pictures. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying. That our students are sitting on the ground to acquire education. But Joseph Numa Boakai was in Sierra Leone to Kenema public school, where the Sierra Leonean people and government, they are doing well with their school, to give 700,000. While people in Liberia, the country that he served as president in, he cannot even visit a school and gave shishi, kobo, nekpe. He can't even give it. To say, well, this is a presidential initiative. So maybe the other public school, we are going to do this, we are going to do that. But there's just like Numa Boakai. When we speak with facts. We are not speaking because we are angry. No. That's why you see, we don't struggle for information, because they are at our fingertip. They themselves are the people who gave us the information. Here is it. So Joseph Numa Boakai is brave enough. Look, I am not against people who attend or attended some other institutions, because when they walk in, some of us travel to different countries around, and we attended different institutions. So if you as an individual decides to go there, that's fine. But when the president of the Republic of Liberia abandoned his own education sector, his own schools that are basically in deplorable condition, and go to Sierra Leone and they pour hat on a hay, there is somebody who go in tapa one, and you wear the people paraphernalia, and you laughing and give them 700,000 while your own school is in deplorable condition, then who are you? You are an idiot of the highest class. When you read the Bible, it says that if a man cannot take care of his own home, that man is not even worth to be a father. That man is worse than an infidel. Now let me say, the Bible say, I'm not the one. Oh, is there a lie? I come in. There is it. Joseph Numa Boakai preferred going to another area to donate. To donate. While you leave Liberia children in a complete state of dilemma, in a complete confusion. Let me find it for you. Okay. Let me find it for you, because I don't want you to say, oh, this, that, other thing, and this, that, and all the other thing. So when you look at First Timothy chapter 5, from verse 8, when you read from the King James Version, it states, but if any provide not for his own, and specifically for those of his own household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. First Timothy chapter 5, verse 6. First Timothy 5, 6. Now why it says, let me bring you something here. Just bear with me. Just bear, I beg you, just bear with me. Just bear with me. Yeah. When you look at even the Quran, it talks about also family. It talks about family. When you read the Quran, it says that, and your law ordained that you worship none except him, and treat your parents with kindness, treat your people with kindness. Treating your people with kindness. You know what? Putting your people priority first. The Quran say it. Putting your people first. Now what the Quran say? Your people must be your priority. Your family must be your priority. You are the president of the Republic of Liberia, but you feel excited going in another country to donate 700,000 to a public school that you attended. Why the public school in our nation is in complete tatter, is in ruin, is in a deplorable state. I just said, Boakai. Let me bring you something here quick for you to see the condition that our brothers and sisters are in when it comes to the public school. Let me bring you. I don't want you to believe what I am saying. When I bring you these things, you will know. Courtesy of the Diaspora Allied. Courtesy of the Diaspora Allied. You see it, you will feel bad. You feel bad for our children. You will feel bad for our children. Let me bring it. I don't want you to believe what I am saying. I even played out of video, but don't worry, we'll play it. Here is it. Look here. You see that? My people, and you see here? And you see? Look at how our students, courtesy of Diaspora Alert, courtesy of Diaspora Alert. Look in River G. Look at how our children are sitting. Look at the condition that our children are sitting in. Look for yourself. Wait, let me take my face for only thing. Maybe some of you not seeing it clear. And let me open it wide for you to see it. Let me make it big so you can see it. Google. The courtesy of the Diaspora Alert. I think you are seeing it there. Diaspora Alert. This was on March 21st. This is it. Children in river, they're sitting on the ground. They don't even get chair. They don't even get seat to sit down. They don't get seat to sit down. On the ground. Let's just read a portion of what the Diaspora Alert says about this particular issue. Courtesy of the Diaspora Alert. River G pupils sit on bare floor. The cry of Liberia's educational sector. Pupils in River G County are forced to sit on bare floor in classroom due to a lack of benches. Demonstration Public School in Feastown is one of many rural Liberia schools struggling with inadequate infrastructure. This issue persists as the result of low budgetary support from the government. Consequently, under the Boakai-led government, not only has the academic performance of Liberian students sharply declined, but conducive learning environment has also fallen below the bare minimum. Furthermore, even the University of Liberia, the nation's premier learning institution, faces similar challenges. Specifically, female students frequently express concern about the scarcity of bathroom, while students across the country struggle with such shortage of armchairs and etc. Diaspora Alert, courtesy of our brother Eric Pevy. That's what you're looking at. So our students have been abandoned. You have lawmakers will take $24,000 just to move another person, but then brave enough to say, look, let's use some of the money here, donate to some of the schools. So the county development fund, Yesterday I was thinking and asking myself, and I jot down some things. I will take my time to talk about it. And I was asking myself, what is the county development fund meant for? Is it not meant for the people? If you are in Mosorado, I want you to ask yourself, what do you know about the county development fund? What project are you aware of? Is it a project of priority? So in the counties too, they also receive county development funds. So those county development funds that they receive, where play it can go. Let's put it in our Liberian voice. Where play it can go. You get few group of people come together, call themselves authority of the county. They will leave the priority of the people. Then they will tell you, say, we're using the money here to go do the other one, to go do the other one. Most of these county projects, they will be only for the next 6 years that you can see no progress, no here, no there. Somebody will go based on a thing where when you get vexed as individual, when we even get vexed on the platform, we the small people that are on the platform can put money together and decide to build whole mansion in somebody place. They will say they go build town hall. When our children don't even have reading rooms in these various counties, but they'll be brave enough to say they're going to build town hall. Some of them will be brave enough to tell you, oh, the money that we collected, the money here, we use it, we press that other rule. County Development Fund. Some of it $100,000. Those money will not be used to impact the lives of the people. But this caucus, so-called caucus, they will sit down around the table and say, oh, man, I'm going to give the girl 500,000. Okay, the 500,000, you take that one, you take that one. The other small one, let's use it and go do some kind of thing. We say that project for the people. Liberians, look, until we get uncomfortable with the criminal behavior that is exhibited by these people, they will continue to treat us the way they are treating us. The only people who make progress are people who are uncomfortable with their life situation, that the people who can make progress. The people then who you see, they can't go in front, they can't come behind, they get a kwashi or call, sit down one place, are people who are very comfortable in their position. The people are all real, are in my lay play, are all real. That Joseph Newman Boakai. When you feel that I play that he say, yeah, say, correctly. So Joseph Newman Boakai has abandoned the school system in Liberia and he ran to Sierra Leone. While your own house is in a complete disarray, but you run into Sierra Leone to go and donate there. Which, for me, I think you have the right to do it, but cater to where the place the people give you the power. So we highlight the teacher issue, and I want to play this because it's important. As we're about to discuss this, listening to Honorable Alex plight or the issue that he raised concerning the teachers. Let's listen here. This is not my first time playing this, so just listen.
It's unfortunate that the deputy speaker did not take it very seriously by, agreeing to invite the Minister of Education to plenary on Thursday so that she gives clarity as to the reasons why the teachers are not taking pay. So that is our communication before plenary, and we'll ensure that we work together with the Committee on Education to
Alfonso,
make sure
I
that
want to welcome our brother Alfonso, who is joining us actually from River G. Thank you so very kindly, Alfonso C. He's joining us there from Tiempo. Thank you so much. Jiboken, joining us there from Tiempo Jiboken from River G County. Yeah, I get area in our county there. Thank you so much, my brother C, for joining us from River G. Thank you.
Thursday, regardless of the fact that it wasn't said in plenary.
So what are some of the issues? What are they telling you when they speak to you on the program? What is the issue?
It has been about 4 months now, and teachers in Maryland County have not received any salary.
Imagine teacher in let put Maryland one side here first. But imagine teachers in Morovia. They have to abandon class because of pay, etc., etc. So think about the people in the interior. 4 months, they've not taken pay. Some of these people, they have responsibility too. They have family. In fact, all of them, not even some, all of them have their own responsibilities. They have abandoned their own pleasure so that they can impact knowledge into other people, children, their own children, so to speak. And government own a responsibility that they're supposed to make sure that these people are paid. They say no, they can't pay them. 4 months, you know what I mean? 4 months. You know, my final year, right, in the teachers' college, before, you know, our entire process, there were some of our colleagues who, because the proprietor of our own college, he used to work with the Ministry of Education as a deputy minister before, Mr. Jaule. He served as postmaster general in Sino. Yeah. So there were opportunities that came. Say those of you who want to, apply, you can apply at the Ministry of Education and you will be accepted as a public school teacher. And some of you, you can go to, they will assign you to some of these counties to go and help the people there. So there were some of my colleagues, who actually said, oh, it was a good thing. They went there, did the process, blah, 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 did whatever they could do. Yeah, I remember about 2 of my men, they went Bapolu. It was sorrowful. After 5 months, these guys were right back in Monrovia. What happened? I said, brother, if we remain down there, we die. Why you call you remain down there, we die? I said, my man, the first 1 month you go there, it will be okay. The government, at the time, it was under the regime of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Say, oh, the people, they will give you what they're supposed to give you. The government here will give you whatever small thing they're supposed to give you. When you go there, the people welcome you. The second month, the third month, you own your own. You own your own. And for them to get their pay, that war, they got to leave from the county there and come all the way to Monrovia. When they come, one foolish person at the Ministry of Finance will drain them, or at the Ministry of Education will drain them. Sometimes they will even spend pretty close to almost about $5,000 before they will be able to get their own check. So now they already finished using the money. And this guy was a very, very, very good. He was very good in the sciences, chemistry, biology, that was his area. So the guy left from there. The guy said, Prince, can you imagine the entire county? Bapolu, right here, red Bapolu. When we part Dwala, you just you know you part you bomb if we go look by you there now. How you call Lofa Red there? That place they just called that place because of politics. Messing my man in Bapolu. Do you know that we are just 2 teachers in the entire county that are teaching the sciences? I'm like, what? They say, yeah. They say, Prinzo, I work into 4 different schools. 4. I finish with the public school. You get 1 or 2 lay, church school. If I had a religious school, guess what? A religious school there, they can't let people open. I will go there, count the other side. I mess my man, I can't make it. I can't make it. Because the first thing is the public school, the government school, they even get time for all, they just dash out there, they leave us. To the extent that people got to put money together when we say we going to school, the old man then we have to sell, go in their farm, sell some of their farm produce, put money together, then they can't give it to us. He say, Prince, man, I can feel bad. I can feel bad. Sometimes we're in the bush there. 2, 3, 4 months, no pay for us. We just living on hand out. He said, me that know myself, Morovia ball. I mean, go down there. I become a beggar. So what I'm trying to say is that if you are seeing this kind of horrible thing in the city, where teachers are abandoning class or classes, then think about the Leeward County, where they may not have the time every time to call on different radio stations. Think about what they are going through. And these are the students that will be taking WAS. So you have an old man that does not know his priority, but this man will jump on private jet. He will go visit his ailing wife, but they will not make sure to put money in the budget that we can have equipments at JFK or the hospitals in Liberia. But he proud enough to join plane, go to Ghana. He say he get a problem, then they go on the other side. They travel from there to other country. And you also have these lawmakers that are taking just money all around the place. They don't even have the heart to be able to raise this issue of their people. You see, look, until we, the people, can put ourselves first and force this idiot to put us first, we are on our own. Look at these people agenda. Go there and go see their agenda. Do they talk about you and myself? The things that affect us. Is it what form part of their daily agenda? No. I don't care. You will hear somebody scratching their vein. The Ministry of Finance are supposed to get our budget allocation, they don't give it. They will want someone, that particular minister, for contempt charges. A man gotta go to jail. But the issue in River G, they will not raise it. It will not become of concern. No, it's not of concern. And you also have a wicked old man in the person of Boakai who does not care about anybody but himself. So you don't want to know where the country go left, the country go right, go wherever. You don't want to know. All he cares about, money should come in his pocket. The retirement should be there. People must give to his entity, his organization. He say he running. You see wickedness. So listening to Honorable Ellis,
And then
raising
the
this.
Ministry of Education, I understand, is not addressing that issue. It was about 2 months. The teachers complained that they have not received their salary for about 2 months. The Ministry of Education failed to address that. It moved on to 3 months, and now this is the 4th month. And I think it's very important. So now the kids are not in school, students are not in school, the schools are shut down. The ministry has to do something about it. And it's very alarming and frustrating.
What about you as
more frustrated or I am completely frustrated, but I will ensure that something is done about it.
What about you as a direct representation of the people?
Yeah.
What is your own relationship with the
Move
minister?
this one there. You hear it? So the students also in Masorado County are affected. Teachers, are affected. And the students decided that they were going to come up to voice their own differences, to voice their own disagreement. And at the end of the day, the minister ordered that the children should be brutalized. When I said it yesterday, today we are seeing it. Today, we saw what happened. Police manhandled the students, beat them for raising their issues, their concern. While their teachers are not in class, they are preparing for wars. Then you expect our students to do better? When you have a useless government, Joseph Newman Boakai will spend millions of United States dollars on foolish travel that is bringing no dividends to us, on foolish things. The budget alone is sufficient enough to transform the entire health sector. But you get our students who we are preparing to say they're going to sit for wars when their teachers have abandoned them because the teachers raised the issue and you give a hang about them. Or you have reached to the place now that you wanted to. They have given you their vote. You are now the president. So you get to see an old man heartless like this. That was something I can want to ask. They men here, they men here, they men here. We need to do blood tests to really know who this man is. Because look, no true Liberian in their old age like this man will behave like this. I know us as Liberians. I'm a Liberian. I did not come to the US when I was a small child. I came here, I was already a man. I had my children already. Before coming here, I was doing things. So I know who we are. You're not small boy. I'm not born 1990. Wasn't born 1990. So I saw things with my eyes. So at the end of the day, you get the heartless old man that is very wicked and doesn't care about the education sector. Dara Delongopo, his sister-in-law there, he said the education minister, who does not even give a heck. You know when she said that thing? The person who gave me the information called and said, Prince. The woman said when student council, she already called Gregor Como. The more. Ma handle them. I said, what? Say, yeah. Oh. Someone around was just saying I was just looking. She said the children, they want to be politicians, they want to behave like they are hooligans. We tell them that we are hooligans too. I'm like, but he said, yeah, oh, Prince. Oh. He said, watch it. When these children go outside, and the first time they went, ain't nobody hammer them. He said, let them come back again. You will tell me, you will call me, or maybe you will go on your show and say it. Say the woman say, Gregory Como must beat them, must manhandle them. I'm like, my man, that true is saying, he said, my man, Prince, oh, just wash it. And then the children come outside again and see what will happen. He said, Prince, if it ain't happen, never trust me again when I get you information. I'm like, okay. So I just reluctantly, some of the things he said, I just, put that post on Facebook yesterday. I just put it on Facebook. Look at today, what is happening. Look here. Look at what is happening. Let me bring you some of the incident that happened. Police use deadly force on innocent students. Innocent students. You see the other boy? The boss here. Look there. The other guy had to use his white underwear to tie here. You see there? Let me carry this back. Let me carry it back so you can see Google. We're talking anything. You're thinking a phone we're playing. Here is it. Look. You see police? You get all of these criminals that call themselves unprofessional people. Don't get me wrong. They get some very good officers there. Very professional, very trained. That I acknowledge. But when the head of the institution is ratting, the people who honor, they want to behave in a way to please. Since Gregor Como is now the new political, maybe the man want to be, I don't know, whoever at the police there. He have turned the Liberian National Police now into an auxiliary of the Unity Party military wing that the police is. So you get all they want and they say they dread the poor, how you call helmet, this, that. But in our community, we have been terrorized by criminals at night. And you can't see the idiot there around. You can't see them around. You can't see them around. 911 is not even functional. You call in Liberia for now to German day, you on your own. You better make sure that you are a good person in your community or you have a good rapport with the community so that they can come to your aid. Don't depend on the idiot there. Because when they come, they say will be the first people to even steal from you. You enter your hall, they will start stealing, taking things, putting it in their pocket. Because some of them, their behavior was subdued under President Weah. Some of these criminals' behavior, they could not exhibit it under Patrick Sudu leadership. Because he wasn't asked for this kind of nonsense. But now that Gregor Komoka, they look at it as a free pass. Look at these people. They are well prepared, confronting innocent students. When our community are being taken over by drugs dealers. When criminals are becoming now the head of our community, terrorizing our community. Some community, as soon as they say after 6, nobody you can see us. The whole place looking at a hell hole. If hell has a hole. Criminals are terrorizing our people while the police are nowhere around. You can only see them from 6 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening. After that, forget it, they're gone. They're gone. They're gone. But these people are brave enough to put on gadget, this, that, other thing, and treating innocent students like this. Let's watch this and see. Let me bring this so you can watch it. Before you say, oh, yeah, print lying, because of what they can say. Oh, print, your part, you can lie. You're sedition, you're angry. Hey, yeah. Look there. You see that? Who is doing nothing? You see our police? Look there. Let me carry this back. Look. You see the other person that they heard? The other police officer took up Ben Neff and took him on the ball arm. And you see that? Ben Neff and took him on his arm. The other boy, they fired the tear gas directly to him. As I speak to you now, 2 students are on a critical condition. Critical condition. As I speak to you, I will show you the pictures. They want to bend them. They took him on his arm. You see what become of our students? Now you see what we're talking about. And you know what happened? The children went to their own representatives. Look, something we'll not say it here. The children went to their representative to present their petition. And the sergeant at hand came to them, told them that, okay, no problem. We give you an opportunity to present your petition. You just wait. While the children was preparing to, in fact, they were reading the petition when the police opened fire on them. When police opened fire on them, they were reading their petition. They were not destroying things or whatever. They were reading their petition when the police opened fire on them. People that went to see their lawmakers, their own representatives, the people who are representing them, police open fire on them. Police open fire on them. I said, look, yeah, Gregory come on the boy here, itchy, yeah, to commit crime, to see blood. Gregory Kobo. Yeah, Gregory. What? Gregory Como alone, no wonder why he's traveling with many 30 police officers. Why our communities are without police? Gregory Como alone. When you see him walking just like somebody who was just introduced to cross the road, the people that say who been there a long time, they can't even behave like that. Hey, you see what happened? Let's play the video. You see the other one? That they want here. The boss here. I hope Facebook will now sending these things are coming. You see that? At the end of the day, look at how these people are treating our students. They are noted for this kind of things. They are noted for that. You know, Boakai is so useless to the extent there's a man who are saying to the children, nobody will be on the road. The children then they will not be on the road. The children decide to go to school. You want to pay teachers to be there. The plight of the teachers, you don't want to identify with the teacher's plight. You see how this man is useless? This old man is useless. So you get a failure. You get somebody who has never even contributed towards the growth of people around him. You take a nation like Liberia that is already struggling, that we're already behind, that we're trying to move forward. Thank God His Excellency President Dr. George Manawia came and was trying to put the country on par. Joseph Numa Boyka now retrogressing the whole thing. You see students how they've been brutalized. Let's play.
So what happened? The police taking you away. They took a student and they are talking to more Congress. They made that to be fair.
Boyka police terrorizing the students, innocent students. And you see somebody we can be talking. When we talking, those of you who you feel that, maybe somebody giving you some kind of lefa or $10, or maybe, and I'm not against people who are working in this government, right? I can say this for sure. I'm not against anybody who is working in this government. You know what I'm against? That when you're in this government and when people are voicing out the plight against the innocent people, then you bring yourself and want to do things out of the way. Look at what is happening. This government has shown zero interest in the education of our children. No wonder why the people look at Liberians, they condemn all of you. They went all the king all the way to America and tell somebody and say, how you can go to University of Liberia and go serve. Amongst the 5,000, 5 million plus Liberians, and nobody there qualified that are my problem. I had a meeting and call her. That are my problem. That she the one qualify. So they got time for you. They will treat, look, when you read the Bible, the children of Israel demanded that they wanted king. Huh? They said one king. Samuel gave us king. And Samuel told them, you say one king is a good thing. But this is what will happen when you get this king here. So Samuel outlined to them what is going to happen. Samuel told them that the king here where you say you want. The king here will abuse you. Let me get this here so that I can be able to give you the information. I'm sorry. Let me. Just to front. Just bear with me. Sorry, just bear with me. I want to bring this here. I want to bring something here. There's something I want to bring that I want you to see. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I'm trying to find that area in the book of Samuel, but it's like it's in the book of Samuel. Actually, I'm trying to get it, but then it's becoming, something. But I will. So the children of Israel, they cried to Samuel and said, Samuel, you got to get our king. Oh. You better look for king and get our king. They think where you on. Won't be like other nation around also. Give us king. If you don't get our king, it will not be easy. And the Bible made us to understand that Samuel went before the Lord and cried and said, God, your children crying. Oh. They say they want king. They want to be like other nation around them. And God asked Samuel and said, why are you crying? They've not rejected you. That means they have rejected. So don't cry. Wipe your face. And they want king, I will give them king. And Samuel outlined to them what the king will do, how he will abuse their sons, their daughters will be used, how they will work as slaves, and etc. etc. Still, they said, we want king. We told the Liberian people that look, this particular man called Boakai is a useless old man that has not done anything over the period to improve his own life. Still, they say, we want rescue mission. We said that this thing is a scheme. They think that they're using rescue is a complete scheme. Do not fall for it. Still, they say, we want rescue. He told them this man presided over millions of Liberian dollars and US dollars. At the end of the day, the men were brave enough to say he squandered opportunity. They cried, yeah, we want rescue. We told them, this man, even in the CPP, because of his lackadaisical attitude, the CPP broke down. Instead, they said, no, we want rescue. Let hear now. The rescue is now abusing our children, inflicting pains and wounds on our children. They do not care about our children education. There is no serious policy that have been put in place for our children in the education sector. Joseph Newman Boakai is brave enough to pass executive order 141 for people to get gone. But you can't pass executive order to ensure that our schools are adequately functional, especially public schools. You don't want to pass executive order on that. When you get some of our brothers whose consciences have been taken away and late chicken change have been put in their brain that they didn't want to get veil. Now I looking level. The people that were doing the thing when we can't hear, we say it out, they hear it. And they themselves, they know that what they are doing is not correct. But some of them want who not even hear the people there, who they will just get chicken change to. And then the one will come, they will be renting all kind of nonsense on your post. But they are our brothers. We got no bad bush to show them. They will learn. That's what they hear for. They will learn. So no play for the education sector. No, President Weah came and guess what he did? There were a lot of schools put around, included teachers on the payroll. But Joseph Newman Boakai, what has he done? Going to 2 years now, 2 years coming finish. What has he done? What kind of serious thing have been done in the education sector? What? They get time for you. They will bring in foreign people who don't understand your culture, who don't understand your system, to come and preside over you. It's an insult. And when some men are ready, we are educated. We know how to speak English. You know how to speak English, then you know how to go take care of your own university, Liberia. They got to bring other people from us. You boast of education. Look, you must be ashamed of yourself. Liberia so far is the only country I know in our West African basin that our premier university is overseen by somebody who is not a Liberian. If a complete different person altogether. Look, that the first country in West Africa I've seen. Oh. That's the first country in West Africa I've seen. That our premier university, our number one university, that different person from somewhere else taking care. who don't even understand our culture, don't understand our language, don't understand our people. They just can't fear. Look, there is no way I will be sitting somewhere, somebody will open their mouth and can't try about, hey, they play what, intellectual, and this, and that. You see this, and then you don't get sent. You who the book people, you say, we get sent, we agree. But under our regime, we were still able to identify Liberians that were qualified to take care of the education sector. No, let's go ahead now. Let's talk. Let's discuss. Don't get in your feelings. Let's be very civil. Let's take our own time. You guys will be on Facebook and call us stupidician, call all kinds of names. We don't know nothing. We are not educated, this, that. But during our regime, we did not put somebody who don't understand our culture, who don't understand our system, to be president of the University of Liberia. We put a Liberian there that our children will see and will be enviable. That our children will look at these people and say, oh, there is a need for us to be able to also be like these people. And the people that we put there. But you now, wait till you know too much book, you clever, you claim to have all of the degree. You're not even able to take care of University of Liberia. You don't get nobody in your midst to take care of University of Liberia. There are people there that want cause us. There are people there that want to talk to us. There are people there that want to condemn us. And you see what we can be talking about. My lovely sister Nina Kuya. How are you? I want to welcome my own brother, the Honorable Frank O. Gonganu Molba. How are you, sir? You are welcome. I appreciate your presence here. Ben Pucha. Ben Pucha, who been used by other people, they been first. The Ben Pucha say, oh, man, anyway, you are welcome, my brother. You are welcome. Don't worry. We emancipate you because you've been captured. Instead of using your brain to think, that your stomach you're using in your pocket to think. Because the small money when somebody gave you, or maybe you get one or two things that you're doing, that somebody gave you money to eat. When we're talking on behalf of you, you don't see it like that. Oh, you very with me, bad way, but no problem. You are welcome. How are you, my brother? Thank you for joining us. Jarrell, you are welcome. We appreciate all of you. So you that claim that you are too qualified, that you have too much qualified people, none of them are unqualified. You're not even able to take among yourself, your own, and carry them to the university. And we inspire our children. That we gave our children that particular hope. That we gave them the courage to say, yeah, if this man as a Liberian can reach this level, I myself, I will go there. You take somebody who is complete stranger to our culture, to our society, to our language, and you bring them over the university. But then tomorrow you will talk about qualification. When you yourself, you're not even qualified. When your own government trusts you. When a government cannot trust its own people. Imagine. Just like human Boakai can't trust his own people. Even sport ambassador position. He don't trust no Liberian to be sport ambassador. He got to look for Senegalese man. Where are you call Mandela Cooper, bro? Stole for another woman and other thing. That woman made noise around here at the end of the day. The owner story just go cold. That Senegalese man you bring. For him to be our sport, waiting that ambassador. I know what kind of thing. Hey, my people, man. Hey, my people. This is sad. This is sad. To abuse our students. This is sad. It's sad. Look at here. You see what is happening? The children. Let me bring this here to you. Look at the children. Look at. The rescue mission that say you can't rescue our children. Look here. Look here. You see there? These are the children asking that.
Sir.
Children who will be taking WAS very soon, agitating for their rights. Teachers have abandoned classes.
Sir. We are hearing we want land, we want land, we want land. That's why we are hearing them saying. But as you can see, they have blocked traffic. We are just up passing almost around the city hall. That's the Monrovia City institutions.
You see here? Look there.
We want land. We want land.
All the children of asking for they want land. But Joseph Newman Breaker were brave enough to say, oh, don't worry. After 4 months, everything will be okay. Let the children here talk if they want land.
We want land. We want land.
You see that?
We want land. So we still trying to establish for what exactly are they protesting here. I'm told they are marching towards 12th Street. I'm sure they are going Tottenham High. And attempt to talk to them.
Look at a nation that the education sector was a priority under President Weah. He prioritized the students and said, these are our future leaders. We cannot allow them to be vulnerable. Yes, there are issues, but we must be able to make serious intervention to ensure that these children are okay. President Weah himself went around and visited schools, toured the county, visited schools, and serious intervention was being made. And you get people who say they value education. No, they don't value education, they value their pockets. Look at where we are. And you see, the children were abused today, ordered by the Minister of Information, and how you call education? Education Minister, the Minister of Education, ordered that police should beat on them. The woman that is giving almost about $43,000 for resettlement fees. Some of the people every month they are taking some of them taking up to $8,000 for housing allowance. That's all. Yeah. Let me show you. That's all. Yeah. Jaso Jala. That's all. Yeah. Dara's the loan uno. How you call interest? That's all. Yeah. These are the kind of people that the children they're supposed to go to and ensure that these people do what is right. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Yeah. Jaso. That's all. Yeah. Minister of Education. Minister of Education. That's all. Yeah. Jaso. That's all. Yeah. 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 Now, I am not against Liberians who are in the diaspora and want to contribute to the society. I'm not against that at all. I'm not against that. But it is unfortunate that these people does not represent us. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You think Jaso will sit down if she was occupying the same position here in the US? She will sit down for things to escalate to that particular level. You think she will do that? Jaso will never do that. Well, take red lace put on lip, jele mami water. Smiling because they know that I was chopping open. Money where they used to get in America, look, when I came, after looking at the whole thing, I said, I want to be a teacher. Teachers here, they are not paid too much. I'm telling you, they ain't get too much pay. Just so smile. Look at the woman, look at just so. Dara Delon, sister-in-law, look at her. Special interest. Oh yeah. She leave her own family here in America. Her children are going to school or whatever the family member is going to school. But our own children, she will sit down there and say, if the children come the school again, they will see what will happen. And for true to her words, I play you video. You see what happened. These people are embarrassment to us. Oh, there are some very good educators that we know, that even family member of ours. Good educator that could have done better. That's why I sat down for long. Look, I was sitting there, and one time I was telling a friend of mine, I said, look, let's forget about, whatever political institution, whatever. But there are qualified Liberians here in the US that could occupy that position as president of the University of Liberia, and they will reform that place. There are Liberians here who are working in the education sector, making meaningful contribution that could go down there to be able to transform that system because they understand it. It is for them. They will do everything to ensure that it succeed. But look, they tell you just and carry you there now, forget it. You ordering police now to beat our students. The students now are becoming public enemy. You declare them public enemy. These are the kind of people that the students supposed to go to. Protest in front of us for ordering Gregory Como to kill our children, to brutalize our children. Oh, fellow Liberians, let's move quickly to the next issue that has to do with the accidents that are happening in Liberia. You know, the reason why Highway Patrol is put in place is to regulate even the traffic in areas that you think that the authorities will not be. The reason why you see these highway patrols are necessary is so that they can be able to put check to people's reckless behavior. Because if on this highway, especially I'll give you an example, like in the USA, if there were not police officers all around the place howling here, there, to checkmate people, it will not be easy. That's why you see they get camera all over the place. All over the place. So in Liberia as a nation, these highway patrol officers, they are supposed to ensure that traffic rules and regulations are followed by commuters or by drivers, if we say it that way. But you see, these particular people have abandoned their responsibility because men like Gregor Como have given them instruction that you go and go look for money. They are not there to ensure that the traffic is regulated. That's why you see on the highway, terrible accidents are happening on a daily basis. Look, for example, the road from Monrovia all the way to Nimba. Do you know how many accidents have occurred along that road? When I was in Liberia, the guy who we rented the car from was driving on that Nimba road. And man, one road, I told him, my man, we ain't going nowhere. We're not going beyond Nimba. That Nimba can't go in. To your own time. First of all, we pay you, and the car is a sound with us. So the way we want you to go, the how you will go. Oh, the man got fell. You will tell me how to drive. I say, yeah. I told him straight. I say, yes. I said, we will tell you how to drive. We rented this car and we pay you to be with us. Just that we should not break the traffic, but you can't be running like I have to say we're going. Oh, and I say no way. You can't try it here. All kind of curves. Then the man running. Oh, I understand it. I say no. You know how to drive. You know how to drive more than some of us. So the reason why police should always be assigned on this road is to regulate people's behavior. But you get behind Gregory Coma alone, you get more than 40 police officers. While our highways are vulnerable. Bad accidents are happening there. You think if police were assigned on these roads, some of the accidents that are happening, they are avoidable? See the man running, you stop a car and gain ticket, fat, big ticket, where you pay good money, you will know. The first thing is look at our road. You don't even have what we call the necessary information, road information on the road. Where you're supposed to go 20 kilometers per hour, where you're supposed to go 50, where you're supposed to go 60, it's not even there. It's not even there. That the people that say that wasn't that on America, I say, but the CDC, but they don't tell me about CDC business. You come to come and rescue us. The CDC did theirs. They paid the rules. Government is continuity. What are you doing? Because you claim that you have the experience, 42 years of experience. That's small thing. But look at you. You're becoming an embarrassment. So the amount of accidents that are happening on the highway is because of the police. The police highway patrol, where are they? Where are they? The last time we saw the men cooking money. So, oh, mind your business, plastic bag food with money inside. It will surprise you to know that some of these police officers, the highway police officers, they are robbers under this particular government. A friend of mine who's doing out of town business, right? So she was telling me, say, Prince. I say, yeah. She said, I know, but I don't want you to feel bad. But Sonny, I want to say, I said, go ahead, say it. She said, Prince, the thing that happened here. See, because I know you are passionate about, security business and what have you. When you say the police people that on the road, on the highway, they are raw, they are criminal. That's just how she said it. She said the police people who are on the road, the highway police officer, they are so raw than the people on the road. So I said, what are you talking about? She said, Prince, you'll be surprised. The people then that they say highway patrol people, they can terrorize people, drivers and commuters, and take money from them. That's all they are there for. They get a car, as soon they see some kind of car passing, they jump behind it. You get in some kind of 300 or 500, they leave, you go. That I own a work down at their own. She said one time I was in a car coming from point A to point B. I'm not going to call coming from point A to point B. She said they arrested the car. They said, oh, the guy had some low on the car, blah, 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 and stuff like that. She said, guess what? Because they knew that we were in the car and we're business people and, want to reach to Morovia, they say they impounding the car, they memo, put all the goods down, this, that, and all the other thing. Now, know all that they were doing, looking for ways so that we can be able to come and talk. Then they asked us for money. She said each of the passenger that was in the car, especially with the business people, because we want to come do our business, we end up adding almost $3,000 on the money they charged that particular driver. Say a driver must give 1.5. When they got to know that we're coming around, they increase it. So we had to add $3,000 on our 1,500. Gave these people 4,500 on the spot before they could let the car go. Wow, my people, that's the kind of country we find ourselves in. It is appalling to see these kind of things happening. So we have highway patrols that are not even functional. They are just there to collect money, while at the end of the day, fellow Liberians, all kind of accident happening on the road. And you ready? You want to blame keke people? You ready? You want to blame motorcyclists? Look at the amount of terrible accidents that happen on the highway. So where are the highway patrols that Gregory Como was boasting of? We get highway patrol. Let me drink some water. The sleep is not kicking in. I'm supposed to rest. So I've gone like 1 hour, 30 something minutes. So the sleep, sorry, the highway patrol Where are they? Where are they? They are busy terrorizing people. It is because of these guys that most of these drivers make accidents. Because if they were doing their work, some of these drivers, one, because the reason why these highway patrols are there to ensure that the vehicles that plow these streets, they are in compliance with road safety. The road safety. Some of the car then, when you see the way the people can park the taxi then, look, you see the taxi laying there. One time I was going bombing, doing a campaign. We're going bombing. Look, I took the picture of the car. When you see the way the guy load the car, that taxi, Nissan Corolla taxi, what they can call Billy. In Liberia, they call it Big Bird. Look, the guy load the, imagine coal. The guy load the taxi, they took stick and put it on the side of the taxi. Look, they made the taxi almost like truck. They put stick here, and put the coal there. Look, the guy was going, the taxi was like this. It was laying one side. We're behind the taxi, I took the picture. I'm like, what? So, if indeed you have what we call highway patrol, this highway patrol should ensure that kind of car is not supposed to be on the highway, because it poses danger to road users. But when they see this kind of car, they play the see they're chopping on people. I want to say thanks to all of you. There are a lot of things that we had to talk about, but I've seen the sleep kicking in now. Yeah, because I'm supposed to rest for at least 3 hours. I've already used 1 hour 37 minutes. But again, I want to encourage you. The page is Honor the Palaver Hut. Please follow our page. Please like our page. I invite you to follow us on YouTube, on X, and other platforms. Until we meet again, my people, thank you. Have yourself a God bless day. Share this with friends and family members. I'm sorry that, I don't really sometimes I don't take the call, but we try to work on that. Again, we are putting things together for the George Manning Weir half hour or 1 hour. There are few things we want to work on because we need a particular day for that particular show. So I'm working on it, and I will need to drop 1 day of my work. So I'm still working on it. Something I'm working on. So once that is done, we have a particular day just to highlight the workings of His Excellency President Dr. George Manning Weir. But fellow Liberians, until we meet again, have yourself a God bless day. Nature is telling me that you got to sleep. So let's not force it. I love you all. Thank you so very kindly. And until we meet again, bye from my end.
We want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money, that I beg them. The money should be used to bless our people. Thank you and God bless.